Now, so check this out. Right here on Politico, inside Hillary Clinton's secret takeover of the DNC, right there in print. You Democratic Party. Donna Brazile wrote a story in Politico describing how the DNC not only rigged the primaries, but they owned it. She says, before I called Bernie Sanders, I lit a candle in my living room and put on some gospel music. I wanted to center myself for what I knew would be an emotional phone call. Because I was about to tell Bernie how the Democratic Party simply bent him over, pulled up his panties, and him. Because that's what they did. They him. These are pieces of But who knew if some of them might have been forged? I needed to have solid proof. So did Bernie. Well, no. All right. All of us told you. We all said it. We said, it's rigged. It's rigged. Hello? Is anyone listening? No, you weren't listening. You were too busy getting So what did she do? She said, I followed the money. Like some detective, okay? This bitch thinks she's Sherlock Holmes. I followed the money. Of course you follow the money. That's always the plan. Is there any other thing when you're like, oh, don't follow the money? The money doesn't mean anything. It's always about the mother money, you idiot. My predecessor, Florida Representative Debbie Wasserman Face Schultz, had not been the most active chair in fundraising at a time when President Barack Obama, his neglect had left the party in significant debt. As Hillary's campaign gained momentum, she resolved the party's debt and put it on a starvation diet. It had become dependent on her campaign for survival, for which she expected to wield control of its operations. So the party was completely in debt. And here comes Hillary Clinton, and she's saying, I will give you guys the money, but you have to give me total control of the DNC. Okay, well, does that seem legal? Does that seem like a democratic process to you? You guys are the Democratic Party. Does that seem like a mother democratic process to you? Shut the up! Debbie was not a good manager. She hadn't been very interested in controlling the party. She let Clinton's headquarters in Brooklyn do as it desired, so she didn't have to inform the party officers how bad the situation was. How much control Brooklyn had, and for how long, was still something I had been trying to uncover for the last few weeks. Oh, well, good detective work, you I could have shit a year ago! By September 7th, the day I called Bernie, I found my proof, and it broke my heart. Oh, well, God, we should all cry for your stupid ass. And the Saturday morning after the convention in July, I called Gary Gensler, the chief financial officer of Hillary's campaign. He wasted no words. He told me the Democratic Party was broke and $2 million in debt. She called Gary Gensler, the chief financial officer of Hillary's campaign, told Donna Brazile, the head of the DNC, that the Democratic Party was broke, that they were $2 million in debt. Why does Hillary Clinton's chief financial officer know that the DNC is $2 million in debt, but the head of the DNC know that? Does that make the slightest bit of sense to any of you? No. What is wrong with us? What? I screamed. I am an officer of the party, and they've been telling us everything is fine, and they're raising money with no problems. Well, you're the head of the DNC now, bitch. And they just tell you, well, this is what we want you to know. Who? You're the head of it. Who is telling you this? Hillary Clinton's team. Because she owned the DNC, because she cheated and she bought them all out, and they didn't have a choice. You're telling me that the DNC couldn't raise any money to do anything, to the point where Hillary Clinton comes in with her big bag of blood money and buys it all up, and now you guys are forced to bow down to her. What's the burn rate, Gary? I asked. How much money do we need every month to fund the party? The burn rate was $3.5 million to $4 million a month, he said. I gasped. Oh my God. I had a pretty good sense of the DNC's operations after having served as interim chair 5 years earlier. Back then, the monthly expenses were half that. What had happened? The party chair usually shrinks the staff between presidential election campaigns. But Debbie had chosen not to do that. She had stuck lots of consultants on the DNC payroll, and Obama's consultants were being financed by the DNC too. When we hung up, I was livid. I bet you were. Okay? So this is the excellent management of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. All right? So in between the presidencies, the DNC, they cut their stuff down because there's not any major elections, so they don't need all that staff on there. Well, Debbie's like, no, we're going to keep all the consultants, we're going to keep all the lobbyists, we're going to keep all these people on board, keep paying them, and so there's no money left. So by the time Clinton comes in, they have to have Clinton pay everything off, and that basically gives her the power to rule everybody. All right? They planned this from the beginning. Debbie Wasserman Schultz was Hillary's campaign manager back when she ran in 2008. She was her campaign manager. And since she lost the nomination, she knew one thing. We have to buy it. We have to buy our way in. And so for 8 years, she was planning this. Planning the total takeover and domination of the DNC by causing it to run out of money. She owned all of it because she's a cheater. Fundraising vehicle she had launched through the states that summer before, quoting a vow that she had made to rebuild the party from the ground up. And look at yeah, when you build it from the ground up, yeah, that's how it happens. But too bad you started from the top and you only went part way down. You didn't go from the top down. You went from the top to the neck, you dumb bitch, and then you strangled the out of it. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I'm going to do my very first unboxing video. Well, unboxing video because I have a number of boxes to unbox. First thing foremost, my girl got me this. This is the little hand glove light system. Freaking awesome. All right. Now this is my Teespring mug. This is the UFO Proof mug. Seems like a nice little box. Packaged well. Oh yes, look at that, dude. How awesome is that? Is that cool or what? Cheers, fuckface. I don't know if you can read that or not. It says, "Hi, Kyle. Happy, happy, joy, joy, fucker from Steve-O." Ha! Nice little case. Look at this little carrying case. It's cool. It's got a 6-foot cord on it. So it's got all these little power outlets, and it's got 4 USB. That is cool, dude. Ah, definitely, man. Thank you, Steve-O. Look at this. It says, "Hi Kyle, happy birthday, fucker, from Steve-O Snooch." I love it. Oh my God, it's backwards. Is that cool or what? I just wanted to show you that before I undid it.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
Is that
cute.
funny or what?
A gift for you. Of course, there's nothing inside of it.
Oh man, I can feel the static charge coming off of this, dude. This is crazy. Ow, just zapped the shit out of me. Look at this. Wow, that's bad. That is a 3D printer, dude. How freaking cool is that, man? Thank you, Steve-O, dude. Look at that. That is awesome. Dude, we've always wanted one of these things, man. Oh, that's super cool.
Your packaging good?
Yes, a box within a box. Awesome, my favorite. Jeez, that thing is heavy. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, see, that's cool. The backdrop. Thank you. Yes, that came packaged very nicely. Man, so props to Snooch. Steve-O, thank you for hooking it up, man, with the awesome gear for UFO proof. We appreciate it here, man. I'm going to print out a UFO proof pipe, and we have some other stuff on the way, so that's going to be awesome when it gets here, and when it does, I'll do an unboxing of that stuff too as well, because it's super cool, man. Alright, you guys, UFO proof out.